welcome or welcome back. My name is Emily and this is Emily on a Budget. And today we're cash stuffing an unknown number because I've had to pull a little bit from here. So let's count it really quick and just see what we have. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 150, 170, 190, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 260, 265, 270, 275, 280, 85, 90, 95. So $295 for cash stuffing today. I did pull out a little bit because I was going to stuff eating out, and we ended up using that. Why do I feel like this is not enough? Well, I guess we'll see. Guess we'll see what happens. I kind of did this on the fly. Cannot guarantee it's correct. Let's just see what happens. Okay? Okay. Don't hate me. So let's start off with beef. I apologize again for the lighting. It's ring light's not a priority to fix right now. But my other ring is back from the jewelers. It fits now. Had it sized down. I'm a little shiny because my hands, it has snowed and is 32 in Michigan right now, so my hands started cracking and it's no bueno. So some it's like a stick, a moisturizing stick on it. So beef is getting the 50. So beef now has 500 in the bank, 50, 100 in here, which is great. We're probably only 3/4 of the way through our beef, but I just made beef broth to can tomorrow. And then just to give us some freezer space, so I pulled all the beef bones I had, soup bones, out of my freezer so that I could make beef stock, and then I will can that and make it shelf stable. Next up is kids. They are getting 5. Kids now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And that is just Caleb and Ashlyn's yes money. So kind of want to take them to a local play place soon that's indoor because it's getting cold. It is cold. So that's what we'll probably use that for. Memberships is getting 20 today. Next one that's due is in December, so we still have some time. But we already have the money we need for it. So memberships is 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310. And then we also have 117 in Ally for memberships. So this will cover that December membership, and then when we reach up to what will be 500, we'll move over money into the bank. Birthdays is getting 20. And that now has 100, 200, 250, 270, 290. And we don't have birthdays until the end of January. So this will get stocked up quite a bit before Ashlyn, who is my daughter, her birthday's first. And then we literally have a birthday every 2 weeks after that. So hers, my husband's, and then my son's. So it is a busy time, and that's when that needs to be stacked up the most. Hair and nails is getting 40. So 2 20s. And you may notice I've been popping tips just kind of everywhere, depending on where I feel like they have been needed. So some of these might be more full than last time when we recorded. So hair and nails now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 140, 160, 170 in hair and nails, which is fantastic. That actually covers the full amount we need. And we still have more to stuff for the month, since this is only the second stuffing of the month. I'm filming this on Tuesday night, which is why this looks like a super cute sweater. It's not. It's pajamas. Love it. It's cozy. Homeschool is getting 15 and a 10 and a 5. we have been trying to get back on our homeschool grind, and it has been a little bit of a battle. We did homeschool today, even though my husband had the day off for Veterans Day, but I was like, you know what? We need to stay on routine. So homeschool now has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 in it, which is fantastic. And then next up is medical, which is getting 20. So that now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 105, 110, which I have a chiropractic appointment. Shoot, is it this Friday or next? Well, I thought it was this Friday, but I think it might be next. I gotta call him and be like, can you get me in sooner? Because my back hurts so bad. Like, I wanted to cry earlier. I have been taking some medicine to make it bearable, and I just, like, my QLs are on fire, and it's wrapping all the way around to my abdomen, which makes me think it's a pinched nerve. So I need to get into them sooner rather than later. Piano is getting 25. And that now has 20, 40, 45, 50. We pay about $100 a month for piano, which last week my son kind of got given an ultimatum. He's 6.5, and I have to remind myself of that often because he's very tall. He doesn't look like he's 6.5. He looks like he's 10, just from his height, but he's not. He's 6.5, and he was giving his teacher a little bit of attitude and not wanting to do the work. And I was like, you know what? You don't want to do it? We'll stop doing piano lessons. We won't pay for that anymore, and we'll just stop. We'll get rid of the piano at the house too. And so he's been a little more diligent this week with his lessons and behavior, and we go back on Friday for his like actual lesson. But yeah, this almost disappeared because Mama was having a day. So Emily's spending is getting a 10. And this is new. So we paid off our minivan. Thank God. Praise God. We are done with that one. If you watched our last video, we were going to go look at a truck. It just kind of turned from a good, okay situation to like, no, we don't actually want this. Like, this is not gonna work. And we had agreed on a price. They had pulled our credit stuff and like gotten whatever offer, and they basically acted like we had purchased it and signed off on everything, which we hadn't. All we had signed was for them to pull our credit and do like a hard credit, whatever. And when we went back to look at it, because we saw it in the dark, when we went back to look at it in the light, my husband just saw a ton of things wrong with it. He's like, no, I don't want this. And they were kind of cocky and attitude with it that just didn't sit right. So we don't have a truck right now. We will get a truck when it's time to get a truck. But for now, we're essentially debt-free. Sorry if I'm shaking you. We have a little bit to pay off on my husband's credit card, but that'll be easy peasy. I just need to allot for it. So all that to say, Jason and I are getting a little spending cash now. And part of this is birthday money, which is why I have more than him, because I keep my birthday money in here. He doesn't. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 110, 120 in my spending envelope, which is very nice. I actually went on a shopping spree on Monday because we were supposed to be in Georgia and we didn't go. Jason's spending is getting a 10. So he now has 20 in here. We did not go, but I took my kids to my in-laws on Monday, which is a normal thing for us. And then usually I go to work, and I was contemplating going into work and like just making a little extra money. And I was like, you know what? I really need a break. Like, I worked a lot of overtime in October. My body needs a break. My mind needs a break. And honestly, I would love to go to the mall and get myself some clothes. I needed jeans, underwear, and winter boots. Like, those are my priorities. So I did. I went to the mall on Monday, and I got everything I needed and then some nice, really nice new winter boots. and just some alone time for myself, and it was heavenly, except for the back pain, because that was just brutal. I had to move so slow. I went to Sam's Club this morning to get stuff we need for the month, and my back was so bad. I was like waddling, I was moving, it was slow-mo. Slow-mo. Date night is getting 10. So, yeah. I hope those stories all made sense. They linked together in my head. So date night is getting 10. So it has, how do we want to count this? 20, 40, 50, 100, 20, 30. 130. That was a roundabout way of counting that. But 130 in date night and then 100 in that gift card. Eating out is getting nothing. We ordered pizza tonight, which is why I just pulled that money from the cash. Household is getting 15, but I also need to pull from this. I went to Menards on Saturday, and then Sam's Club this morning, so we got stuff for the house, so this will get emptied, but right now it's sitting at 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So I'll probably have about 20 when I'm done emptying it, if I'm calculating right in my head, which is fine. That's what it's for. Babysitting is getting 10, and that's in a 10, right? Yes. I went to a different bank too when I got my cash, so maybe they didn't give me the right. I'm pretty sure she did though. So babysitting has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 in it again, which is fantastic. We can schedule some babysitting. I gotta figure out babysitting for our anniversary though. That one's always a little tricky because we got married on December 23rd. Vehicle maintenance is getting 25. Because we got married on December 23rd, it just makes it so that a lot less people are available to watch our kids. So we'll figure it out. This year it's a little easier because it's a Tuesday. Yeah, it's a Tuesday because I'm working the Monday and then I'm off on the Tuesday. So vehicle maintenance now has 20, 40, 60, 75, 85 in it. And then animals, which this actually needs to get pulled from too, because we had to go get a water heater for the chickens because of the snow. Our old one broke, and then we just needed to order some dog medicine for our dog Peanut. So yeah, this is probably going to be empty, but that's okay. It's paying for what it needs. Animals has 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 140, 145, 150 in it. And I know for a fact that doesn't cover even the cost of his pills, but that's fine. Clothing, as you can see, is empty. If I can figure out how to put a picture on the screen here, I will, of my little shopping haul. I also got, which thankfully this is a business expense. I got my first pair of Lululemon leggings. So I got my first pair of Lululemon leggings, and I wanted to hate them. Like, I went in like, no, you're just going to try them on. You're not going to like them. Because I went to Athleta, which is my usual go-to brand, and they just didn't have anything I wanted. So then I went to Lululemon, and I was like, you know what? Just try them on. Try them on so you can decide you hate them and walk out. I will be danged if I don't freaking love them. They're so good. I texted my best friend and I was like, I want to hate them. I want to hate them because of the price, but dang it if they aren't good. And she's like, they will hem them too. And I'm like, stop. That's fantastic. Because short people like myself and my friend sometimes need hemming, even when they have a short length. But they hit perfectly. I needed a new pair of leggings for work, so it is a work expense, which is tax deductible, thank God. But yeah, clothing is empty. It is getting a 10 though. Okay, I do have the right amount of money, so I don't know what I was stressing about earlier. It's okay, it's all good. So clothing, will soon be built back up. And I did pull, I think I pulled 20 from travel, and that was it. I brought that with me just in case I went over the 350 something that I had in here. And miscellaneous is all set. But I didn't. I stayed pretty much on budget. I paid, my grandma bought my lunch for me. And then, what did I buy? I bought peppermint bark from Williams-Sonoma. It's like my one Christmas treat to me every year. Which, speaking of, I'll come back to Christmas. It's my one Christmas treat to myself every year. So I did pay with that on my debit card, but that was it. Otherwise, I paid cash for everything, which was super, I love it. I love being able to pay cash. So Valentine's Day is fully funded. We are working on Easter. It is getting 25. I still have not decided what I'm going to do with my fall money. So it is still sitting in fall. So Easter now, though, has 20, 40, 45, 50. I'm pretty sure we're going to do just 100 in this. We will see. And then will come Mother's Day and Father's Day, which I did order my vellum paper. So I will be making more envelopes as soon as possible. I had run out of that. So, and then Christmas. So Christmas should be getting 125. But here's the deal. I went to Menards. If you don't know what Menards is, I highly suggest looking it up. It's the national anthem of the Midwest. Save big money at Menards. Okay. So I basically used the Christmas money at Menards. I got lights for the front porch. Lights for my son's Christmas tree because his had gone out. And then what else did I get? I got a couple Christmassy things there. And that was about 125-ish. So I just kind of called it a wash. And that's just where the Christmas money went for the month. So this will get another 125 next month. And that'll be it for the year. It's sitting at, I think, $12.40 or $12.50. So I will pull that from Ally probably the end. Maybe next week I will pull that from Ally because we're almost at the middle of the month here. And I will start using that cash for Christmas. This year's kind of different for us. Usually I'm done with Christmas shopping by now. I have a very rough idea of what we're doing for Christmas this year. We also just heard back from the people doing our kitchen, so that's gonna start getting moving soon. I don't want to do too much for Christmas because I don't know if we'll have a kitchen. I don't know what the house is gonna look like, all that jazz. So there's a lot of like moving factors to Christmas this year. We are having Thanksgiving at our house. So I guess I can point that out. So Thanksgiving, I already bought my turkey because that's just who I am. I saw it. It was the size I needed. So Thanksgiving is now sitting at 20, 40, 60, 85, which is great because honestly, I don't know how much more I have to buy other than ingredients for stuffing. And really, I just need bread because I have onions already. I have butter. I can always buy more butter. You can never have enough butter. Because I've kind of delegated everything else out. My sister-in-law is coming. She's taking one thing. My mother-in-law is taking something else. My dad's taking things. If my aunt comes, I'm hoping she'll make mac and cheese. It's so good. So good. I don't know, though. I need to call her. But that's it for our stuffing. Our cash stuffing, not our turkey stuffing. Okay, it's late. I need to go to bed. I need to go finish my Bible study. And then I need to go to bed. Thank you for joining me. This kind of life updates. I will see you guys next week. I hope you're having a great day. I hope if you love snow like me, you're enjoying it. I hope if you hate snow, that you know it's going to melt so soon. It's going to melt. It's going to go away, and it'll be 50 in like a week. So you can do it. Hold on. It's coming. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.